Hey, ladies and gents, we got got a couple games here. Come from Bot. He's one of my clanmates, and he is playing the IL-40, I believe. Now, if this is a GA, obviously, and I'm not really a big GA fan, so I'm just going to have to kind of wing it here and see what I can do here in my commentary. So he picks up the first target right off the bat. This plane has some serious firepower, not just with bombs, rockets, but you add in the fact it's a jet-powered plus, bombs, rockets, and a fair amount of cannons. So he works his way through here, picking up the objective slowly but surely, turns it rather quickly. He's already up to 2,000 combat points, and he's on his way. So he's got most of his rocket loadout yet, and his bombs are rebuilding pretty quickly here. Heading to the next objective. This is one of them odd, goofy, unbalanced maps. So he's heading over here to this other objective. He's going to try to see if he can get two of these objectives turned. Try to get bombers up on both of them. Comes in, picks it up. He's trying to turn. Looks like he's trying to turn the objective back a little bit so they can't turn it very quickly. And he's at low level. Bot's down here a ways. This looks like one hell of a fight for this objective. Turns around, picks up the other anti-air, and they've slowly started turning back here. Picks up the X5U, and he has a few pilot skills on his rear gunner. Because he's doing a hell of a bang-up job of knocking off this X5U. There's X5U finally starting to come in here. Look at that rear gunner, just rip that shit. Oh, now they're up 3-0. I feel almost bad for the red players here. So, like I said, we got two games here from Bot. He's going to, like I said, he's IL, and then we have a Tier 2 XP game for him coming up here shortly after this one. But I thought I'd bring this one up because he does a hell of a bang-up job of taking objectives in this GA. And like I said, I'm not a big GA player, so I'm a little bit lost here sometimes. I can provide the commentary for it, but that's about it. But Bot's working his way through here. They're already up, like I said, 3 objectives to none, and heading to the next mining plant. Apparently the other players are very angry. I get it. I get the frustration. I really do. So they got 2, 4, 6 red planes over this objective, and it doesn't seem like this is really bothering Bot because he looks like he doesn't give a fuck. He's going for the plant anyway. So he pulls down on it, finds out his first targets. Yeah, there is the mining facility. If they get one more of these, this game's already pretty much over with. But he softens up his targets on the first pass, comes through, and he's got 2 bombs right on the big center target in the middle here. And I think he's trying to make sure is that they can't turn the objective too quickly here. So he's knocking out as much as he can, as quick as he can. Comes back around, and he's got most of the center really beat up here. So now he's just going to pick up, knock out a few more of these, and yes, turns the objective back for the blue team, and he has got a ton of baddies chasing him here. So what has he got on his tail? He's got some sort of jet. Round he goes. Looks like an F-94, and now he's got a Yak-15. Yak-15, yeah, that's a little ridiculous, but whatever. I believe that Yak-15 was a bot. Go figure. So they are sitting 3-0 right now, and almost 300 to 0. Ooh, this is looking pretty rough here for the red team. So on he goes. He is looking around here, finds out the I-215, picks up the I-250 up high. Not terribly sure if that was a jab at Bot or if he actually knows the guy. I don't know. Sometimes these chats can get a little stupid. Bot turns around, flips back over, heading back to the mining facility. Surprise, I'm assuming that the red team just has no no GAs anywhere close to at least attempt to take this mining facility. So back to the mining facility he's headed. He's picking up the HG. Wow, this is some ridiculous range on these tail gunners. And of course, I've been at the receiving end of these machines, so I have a pretty good idea of what that poor bot's going through right here. Wow, look at that. Just wrecking the HG. I don't think he has much chance. Finishes him off, and now he's headed back into the mining facility here. This is a relatively close game. 441-0. Ouch. Now they do have a chance here if they could knock that. If they could knock that blue plane out over here, over the mining facility, they would have at least a chance of picking up this. But they don't. Bot picks up the kill on him and secures it, which allows him to turn back the objective a little closer for the blue. Picks up the next target, and he's running. Fuck, he's low again. This is about the time I would lag out and crash into one of them buildings, but apparently he's not having a problem at all here. So back around, he's got the AAs coming through here, slowly but surely. Almost, nope. They did shoot down one plane, so they're kind of turning the back here a little bit again. Bot's going to have to work a little bit harder. And I'm not terribly sure why the red pilots are not trying to actively kill him. Not that I want to see Bot die, but typically GAs are one of those planes that you kind of want to kill relatively quickly, because no matter how many times you shoot down or knock out targets, they just keep bombing away here. So picks up the FJ1 coming through, and he's got the Yak-15 on his tail. They only need to knock Bot down, and they are going to turn this objective. But Bot's going to give him, apparently going to give him the middle finger. Picks up the FJ1 coming in, and he is just wrecking these guys with his rear guns. But now he's got the front guns in play. Oh, Winged Legend, and he is solely defending this objective by himself. I don't know if these guys have a hard time with the GAs or what, but he is just fucking all over these guys. Picks up another, almost thought he was going to have another tail gun cover medal, but didn't quite get it. P-51H is like, well, what am I going to do now? I'm going to go back around so he can shoot me some more. 15,700 combat points, and it is, they have 693-0. This isn't good. You know, and I totally get the red team's frustration, because there is a lot of times, wow, he's killing planes too. He's pretty much solely defended the mining facility and kept it out of their hands, and they've just pretty much, yeah, they've pretty much wrecked every attempt, or he's pretty much wrecked every attempt at taking that facility. He's going back in there now, and I think he's going to start looking around here, see if he can pick up. Oh, there, he's got the next fighter up high, and he starts working him over. Ah, that tail gunner is awesome. Slowly, but nope, didn't quite get him. But now he's back down here. He finds out a target here that's only got one structure left standing, two structures left standing. See if he can pick it up. Drops a rocket in there. Finally turns the objective back to neutral, and now he's just looking for. Yeah, that was ridiculous. Shot down 9 planes and effectively ended any attempt of theirs to actually take that objective in the mining facility. Well done, Bot. Like I said, I'm not a real big GA pilot, so, but yeah, that's impressive no matter what you do. They took the 3 objectives right off the bat, and he's pretty, like I said, pretty much defended that objective, constantly turning it back, so they were unable to turn it, and it ended up with an 800-0 loss at Tier 9. So yeah, that's ridiculous. So well done, Bot. Like I said, you can't really go wrong with that. 191,000 in the IL-40. That's a lot of silver in a non-premium plane. Of course, he gets the the Winged Legend and shoots down. I'm not sorry, not 9, 7 aerial targets. He should have got more for simply just dominating that center objective. So, or dominating the mining facility and keeping them from taking that. So, thanks for watching, guys, and I'll have his other video up for you guys here shortly.